Well, I have to wait till September 3rd before I get my next Social Security. I don't have 500 today. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, we can start from as little as 100 and then we can get the site launched and we can get everything set up. That is unfortunately the minimum that we do. And then the rest we can start payments on September the 3rd. It's not an issue.
Okay. Uh, yeah, I could do 100 today.
What's up, people? Today I sold this website and AI services business package to Bob, and we did the down payment. I think it was $400. I believe in this call we had issues, so then he had to go to the bank and then speak to his bank, and then basically we called 2 hours later, and then we did the payment. And so that was a down payment, $400, and then I believe the entire build of the service that we were doing was, I think it was 1,800 or 2,000, somewhere between 1.8 and 2.2K, I can't remember, and it's going to be spread out over around 5 months. But yeah, this was a really good solution for the customer, so I was really happy. I really enjoy when we give genuine value because in the past I sold scam content basically in previous roles that I did, and it doesn't feel good for your heart. So this is great. Anyway, enjoy the video, and please like and comment. We can talk about exactly how it went and any thoughts that you have. Thank you.
How's your day going?
Well, it's doing okay.
Awesome. So essentially, my role is to literally understand your needs. And what we do and what we're best at is building digital infrastructure for businesses. So, a lot of the time that's the website, but we do 7 things in total. And we kind of come into businesses and we see where you might be underperforming, where you might not be visible, where you maybe haven't even potentially launched an online presence. And from there, see how we can, do something really amazing for you. We're in the business of making people more money. That's really it. If you have any other goals that are separate to making more money, we can always talk about it as well.
No, that's
So you're
about
in the
it.
photography. Yeah, you're in the same as most people. So you're in the photography business, right? How long have you been in the industry for?
Well, here's what my business is. I don't do photo shoots anymore,
Mhm.
but I have a 40-year archive of photos, tens of thousands of photos in my archives, and I want to sell
Okay.
them. And my business model is very simple. I
Mhm.
sell high quality digital photos. I don't sell prints. I don't handle any prints. I
Mhm.
just deliver a JPEG or whatever medium that you want it in. And it's up to you to decide how you want it printed, how big you want it to be printed. Yeah, I just sell digital photos,
So not with the frames, just the digital. So it can be any file format, large resolution.
large
Uh,
resolution. Yeah,
okay. Sweet. That's really interesting. And we do work with some photographers and people in different kind of similar industries, like videographers as well. But it's quite a unique one. Obviously, lots of what we do is with electricians, service-based businesses, stuff like that. But we're all around. We do a bunch of different things. Um, so yeah, I just want to ask, you're the decision maker at the business, is that correct? Like there's
yeah,
no one else involved in making decisions. Cool. Just have to get out of the way. It's a little bit of housekeeping. And then
that's
also
me.
this call typically takes like 20, 30 minutes. Obviously, if you have more questions than normal, then it might take a little bit longer. I'm assuming that that's okay with you.
Sure, I've got all day.
Okay, sweet. So and then just about we've launched over 5,000 sites last year. We're really like building a big base in the US. We started 3 years ago. And our entire kind of mission in the US market is we've looked at all what the other companies do in the market, all of the big competitors, and we've looked at like the pain points that people experience with them, whether it's bad support, whether it's lack of access to the site, whatever it is, like there's a bunch of pain points. We've just looked at how can we just make that smoother? How can we eliminate issues that people have with digital agencies? Because there's a lot of people have a bad rep with their experiences in the past. So have you ever worked with like a marketing agency or digital agency before?
I'm working with UENI now.
That's so cool. Yeah, I won't show you the slide. We have we have a slide talking about you and I's pain points because we take a lot of business away from them. They're one of the ones that we look at. we get quite a lot of bad reviews from you and I, but I know there's going to be a mixed bag. How have your experiences been with you and I?
Well, they started out just fine, but uh, I wasn't satisfied with the format of my website,
Hmm.
even when I was pretty specific about what I wanted. And it turns out that they use templates, and they're what I wanted went beyond the template. So
Yeah.
right now, I'm not very happy, and that's why I'm talking to you.
I love to hear that. Um, yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, you and I, limited website customization and template based. So that's bang on. Like we've already fully understood that. And just to confirm, this is your current site. Is that correct?
Right? Yes.
Okay, okay, cool. So this does it facilitate payments on the site correctly, or how are you currently checking out?
Well, if you go to portfolio and
Second, yeah, portfolio.
yeah, and just choose any one of those. Those are all the categories
Hmm.
where I place my photos. So
Yeah, let's see. It's a bit slow to load, but I
it
wouldn't
is.
say anything out of the ordinary. I mean, it's on the slower side, but it's not like slow to the point where it's unusable, but
Yeah,
it is
sure.
definitely a factor. So this is your watermark, and then people buy it and they get access to the non-watermark version, right?
Yes, I deliver a non-watermarked version, full full resolution, 300 DPI,
Hmm.
and
Okay. So if we go to, for example, animals,
okay.
and then is there an is there an add to cart function? Oh, okay, I
Once
see.
once you get there, yeah.
Okay, so let's see. I gotta pick my favorite dog, basically. These ones look like they're angry with each other.
They were just
Okay.
playing.
Okay, let's see. So check out. Oh,
But
okay. So this goes through to the email, and then does this is this something where you have to confirm it with them manually, or just wondering for the payment side of things, how this would work? It's something that you already know you need to do. But the question I have right now, I'm going to skip ahead a few slides. These are the questions we ask just to kind of shape what we're looking at with you. What's your main goal? Is it other than making more money, which obviously is everybody's goal? Would you say growth without chasing the growth is kind of a useful thing for you? Like not having to constantly put money into ads, for example,
that
just have people come to you.
that's interesting. Yes.
Okay, okay. Um, I think that's mostly it. This is the key one for me is what does success look like? That's what we care about the most. Your current situation is you have a site which is, let's say somewhat outdated, however you want to say it.
Well, it just didn't work for me, so I just decided not to go with Google at all. If that's what
Okay.
their requirement.
Yeah, I mean it's not a requirement. It's something that we, like I said, we do 7 things, all built around the website. And that's why we do these calls, not just to say, hey, here's a site that most agencies, what they do is they say, here's a site, um, we're going to charge you for it, and then it's going to be great. It's blah, 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 promises, promises, promises. No one then ever sees it. You don't end up making any money, and that's it. So we call it an ecosystem. Our entire ecosystem is built around how do we actually make you money, but every business is different. So
If you're a closer or you're a setter, you're a cooler and you're struggling to make money, or you feel like your sales are lower than where they should be and you want to make more money, and also if you're setting but you're struggling to just get past the few objections that people have in order to let you set that goddamn meeting, check out the link below. And I have a service where I mentor you, I give you access to a course, and I help you to make more money and to double that rate and to achieve more and beat your KPIs. If interested, let me know. Sorry for interrupting the video. Let's get back to it.
yeah,
Until I resolved some issues with them, I didn't want to do any more work. So
yeah, I see. That makes sense. What we can do, if it would help you, I think this would save you a ton of time actually, is um, we can add like a default watermark which applies to all photos. So you don't have to do it manually. And then we can add a blocker, which would be like, I won't explain the technical side, but basically it blocks the ability to right click. So then it would display a watermark on top of every photo. And then on top of that, it would block the right click. So you just need to give us an image, which is the watermark. And then we would create two types of photos. One which would be on the homepage, which wouldn't need the watermark, or like for the collection overview, which we said was on the first layer. And then when people actually click on the photos, that would be a second category, which would have the watermark and have the blocker applied, meaning that there's no way they can do that. Because even if they take a photo of the screen or something, it's still going to have the watermark.
Okay, got it.
That's straightforward.
That sounds
Add
good.
a add a watermark by default, kind of, invisible, right? Some people are not, but so it's not meant to insult. But we start with the website. And in your case, obviously, website is something that we would include. This is like me and you kind of building a plan for what would actually help you. And so our websites take 3 days to go live. We stress test everything, so we make them as fast as humanly possible. They are custom built, so there's no template. And then also it's coded by humans, which allows us to make it faster than you and I or anybody else.
Yeah.
And then also you own it from day one. So the cool thing is you don't have to. Let me ask you, because some people with you and I, they experience something where when they ask to move the domain, you and I tells them that they're not able to do it. Is that something that you've experienced or you've had any issues with?
No, I've asked them about that, and I can
Mhm.
buy the website from them. They own it, but I can buy it, and it's not a huge cost. So
Interesting, yeah. Because so our websites are owned by you from day one. Like we don't do anything like that. That's key. We always ask that. But yeah, so websites included, and then the main thing. This is something we need to include just because you've relocated, or does it
no,
look fairly
no,
straightforward?
I can figure it out.
Okay, cool. You're quite tech savvy then.
Well, I was a corporate auditor for 40 years,
Okay,
so I'm used to all
Prob-
different kinds of systems,
yeah,
and this is fairly simple to me.
that's cool. Probably more complex than what I do then. Okay, so we'll add this and we'll talk about it. So essentially, that's it. That's pretty much straightforward. Um, this is how it works. Okay, so the SEO and AI SEO, which is the difference. If you don't have that, website's not going to get in front of anybody. You're not going to make any sales. If you have that,
Now, as I'm retired and I'm living off Social Security, I don't have $2,397. So,
Mhm.
but I don't have that available.
That's fine. We are aware of that with a lot of businesses. I say about 50% of businesses have some kind of cash flow, discussion. And with you, I also understand that with e-commerce businesses, like I said, we count it as an e-commerce business. There's the need to kind of make money to also kind of then cover it. So that's fine. Would you be more in the realm of down payment or installments, like breaking up in general? Then we can look at what it would look like. So the difference is a down payment would be like a significant amount up front, and then the rest would be done kind of on delivery. And installments would be we'd break it up on any kind of time frame that would work for you.
I would say down payment plus installments.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. So what we look for is a minimum commitment of 500, but there is flexibility. You can let me know what your situation is. And then we're quite flexible. We try to cap it at like 3 to 4 months, but it's up to you. Like you're the one who knows your finances,
Yeah. Well, if I start making, it's not going to be as much of an issue as it is now.
Yeah, and you might get somebody who orders 10 prints at once. That's $500.
Exactly. And then it'll go straight to you.
You do as well is that we don't do a monthly. So we don't and it's not like you rent it like with you and I, which I think is a key point. So just so you're aware, like this covers absolutely everything. If we have the domain held by us, so if you get the domain transferred from you and I to us, we then do the remain. If that's good, we can get you set up. But what would be something you're comfortable with today?
Wait till September 3rd before I get my next Social Security check. So I don't have 500 today. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I mean, we can start from as little as 100, and then we can get the site launched and we can get everything set up. That is unfortunately the minimum that we do. And then the rest we can start payments on September the 3rd. It's not an issue.
Okay. Yeah, I could do 100 today.
Okay. And then let me just see how this would work. So September the 3rd is how many days away? It's just over 2 weeks. Okay, so September the 3rd is a Thursday. Do you want us to set up the first payment for the 4th, which would be a day after? Can you hear me?
You went away. I can hear you now.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I said we can set up the first one for the 4th, which would be one day after the 3rd. Does that work for you?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then how would you want to split it up from there? Presumably you wouldn't want to do all of it on the 4th. Like that would be pretty intense. So you want
Yeah,
to
I have bills too, you know.
yeah, we can do it every 2 weeks, or we can do it every week, every 2 weeks, or every month.
Well, I'm on a fixed income, so I
Mhm.
won't have any more money 2 weeks from then or 3 weeks from then than I will
Monthly, right?
monthly. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fine. We can split it up in 3 months if that's okay with you, but you can let me know. If not, we can do it in 4. It's no problem. And because we're starting today, you'd get like basically $300 off, even if it's on installments. So it works out as, let me see. So 2427 minus 100, 2427 minus 100 divided by 3. So it'd be 775.66 every month for 3 months. If you want it to be on 4, it can be less as well.
Well, it would need to be 4.
Okay, so it'd be 581.75.
I'm thinking.
I mean, we can split up a little bit more if you want. We usually don't do this, but I understand that there's kind of there's the intent to get the sales to grow and stuff, and then it's just about managing cash flow. So what we can do is this. There's two options. I'll give you two options. One is we can give you because I understand that the CRM is kind of built into what you're doing with the website anyway. So what we can do is either we can split the payments over 5 as is and keep the 300, or we can give you the CRM completely for free, and that cuts off 300 from the price, and we'll stick to 4. And what that would be left with would be, one second, would be 514 instead of 575. So it'd be 514 over 4 months.
And I can pay that off anytime from my sales.
Yeah. If you have like, let's say you have like $1,000 coming in from sales, you can just email us, and that's absolutely fine. We can do it manually. The way it works is it's set up on this would be set up automatically on the 4th of each month, because you said that would be the day after you get it. And then if you want to do it sooner, that's fine. If in any case you have an emergency and there's like you need to delay it like 2 or 3 days or something, you can just let us know as well. It's not a problem as long as it's a reasonable request as well. We're quite open to that.
Okay. Well, 500 is still a little bit rich for me, but if that's as low as we can go, then that's as low as we can go.
You know what? That would be 514 for, I think it's, that would be over 4 months. Let's do 500. So we cut off 14 a month, keep it straightforward. And then let's say plus 100. Yeah, that's fine. So it would be, ah, my maths is not mathing today. Let's see. So it would be, I don't know how to present it here, but essentially it would be 500 times 4 plus 100 would be 2 100. So we're essentially giving you like, we're giving you a big discount, basically. So it's straightforward. I'll explain this to you in just a second once I have everything ready. But yeah, and then the last question is, with you and I, how do you currently have like the payments set up? Do they set that up for you, or do you have like your account set up with Stripe, with PayPal, or anything like that?
Uh, I have set up to pay with my debit card from my,
Man, this website's so nice though.
Yeah, I like the
Do you have?
layout. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Did you do you ever think of selling them on Amazon as well?
I'll sell them anywhere. So,
That's something we could help you with potentially. Whether we could either link it to the website or something like that. We could either give you guidance on that because it's quite straightforward to set up on Amazon, or if not, we can offer that to you as a service. But you should be able to do it on your own. But yeah, like definitely linking that into the website. Sometimes we have these sort of e-commerce sites, and then we link in like the function to either check out on the site or they can go to Amazon. Just because some people feel more comfortable, but there's a lot of people who sell photos on Amazon as well, also eBay as well.
okay. But just to be clear, after the 4 months, I don't owe you anything, right?
No, nothing unless you do a different service like you know Amazon or paid ads or anything like that. This covers everything.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. The all changes. We're going to do the CRM included as well, which I'm really excited to do. And then the CRM is going to take 4 to 5 working days to do the custom build. And then the website is launched within 3 days. Realistically, the website is launched usually sooner, if I'm being honest. We just need to get access to the domain. That's it.
Okay.
So
So I'm still gonna be the domain bobmcneilphotography.com.
yeah. And then also the SEO and stuff like that builds on top. So if you do by any chance have some reputation on Google, which is hard for you to know about, like in terms of ranking anywhere, what we do just builds on top of that. So just so you're aware, like it doesn't disrupt anything if there is any value associated with the domain.
Okay, okay.
And one last thing with the CRM, we also allow email automations. So it's on the website, which we can do for you when people inquire, like email campaigns, like seasonal offers, like Christmas offers, if you have like any.
So as you can see, the call went well with Bob, and I closed it successfully. Had a few issues with payments, but that's okay because it happens sometimes. And if you want to watch more of my videos, you'll be able to see them on my channel and possibly on an end screen. But yeah, I appreciate you watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.